Hey, welcome back. As you can see, today we're doing something a little bit different. As you know from watching our ordinary videos, we generally talk about products. Today I'm actually going to show you how to do a little bit of a routine. People want to know what's the best cleanser for them, how to use a cleanser, etc. How to get the skin as clean as it can be, but without stripping it. If somebody has acne or oily skin, they often say, oh, my cleansers, I have to have a really harsh cleanser that's going to get all the grease off, all the oil off. That's not true. If you're using a harsh cleanser, what it's essentially going to do is dry the skin out. The skin's going to send a message to the brain that says, I'm really, really dry. The brain will send a message back then to produce more oil. And it's just a vicious circle that keeps going around. So you need a really, really gentle, non-harsh cleanser that isn't going to take all your makeup off, that isn't going to do any damage. So basically today, I'm going to start off with the Cleansing Milk by Dr.Hauschka. This, I honestly believe, is the best cleanser on the market. So that's why I'm using it. Before we actually start cleansing, or actually it's part of the cleansing, but before I actually put any products on her skin, I'm going to awaken the skin by using warm and cool compresses. When you're doing this at home, you can just use literally splashes of hot and cold, warm and cool water. Don't use hot or cold because obviously you'll burn your skin. Warm and cool water. And by doing that, you're opening up the pores, you're allowing the sebum to be excreted. And then you're cooling the pores again, and it basically keeps the skin alive, it keeps the sebum working, flowing out of the skin, and it basically is the best way of keeping your skin looking young and fresh. So I'm going to start applying a warm compress. You have to just excuse the water sound. Apply this to your line of skin, and as I say, just warm compress onto the skin. Don't leave it on for a second, but at home I think you can just use warm and cool water. So I'm just going to show you this once. At home again, you would do it 3 or 4 times. The warm compress. And the cool compress. You want the compresses damp but without dripping. And cool. And that will keep the skin, like I said, it'll waken the skin up in the morning. Okay, so 3 or 4 times of that is enough. You don't have to do it too much. Okay, and now I'm just going to take off your eye makeup. So again, just cotton wool pads, a little bit of cleanser on them. Just going to wipe them over the eyes. And just gentle sweeps. You don't have to be harsh at all. You don't have to scrub with this cleanser. Just a few gentle sweeps. Back a second and move the other eye. By doing it one at a time, you make sure that you're not going to get mascara in your eye and sting yourself. So the cleanser's totally not going to do that. Your mascara might. Just put down here for a second. Okay. So now I'm going to take the warm compress again. Now, ideally with this at home, this is where you could do with just a muslin compress. It gently exfoliates the skin without, again, being harsh, which is what we're looking for. So I'm going to lay this over the skin just for a few seconds, and this just helps to soften any makeup that Elena's wearing. And whilst that's on her face for a second, I'll just tell you that I've actually got a little tiny bit of lavender bath in the water. Really good if you've got irritation in your skin. It's really, really soothing, and it smells lovely, doesn't it? She's nodding. Okay, so if you take this off. Okay, and the cleansing milk, I'm just going to put 3 or 4 pumps on my hand. I don't know how much makeup you're actually wearing at home. Obviously, if you're a gentleman, 3 pumps is going to be plenty. If you do wear quite a lot of makeup, you're probably going to need maybe 4 or 5 pumps. Put on the forehead, down the nose, across the cheeks, and onto the chin. So just using a little bit more water, just mix this up again in my hand. And I'm just going to use large circular movements across the head. So again, you do this yourself at home. Just twice on the forehead area, because you tend to get quite a lot of congestion around there. So a second time on the head. And down the nose. Again, making sure you get into the corner of the nose areas, because that's again where you tend to get congestion, because the blackheads generally tend to be in that area. And a bit more down the cheeks. Making sure that all the time you work right the way out to the sides of the face, because again, this is where your lymph nodes are, so this is where all your toxins are going to go, flush any toxins from the skin, right the way down. And then you're going to repeat that a second time. So again, just dip your hands in the water and then just go over the skin. For the purposes of the video, I'm only going to do it once. Then once you're done with that, you're going to take the cleansing milk off and any makeup will come off with it. I do genuinely believe that cleansing is the most important part of your skincare routine. There's no point using the world's best moisturiser if you've got your skin cleansing wrong, because you're fighting a losing battle. You're constantly fighting against how you're cleansing. Okay, so when you've got this, I'm going to take it up to the forehead. Just remove makeup from the forehead. And again, by doing this, it's very, very lightly exfoliating the skin without any harshness. Make sure you remove it all again from around the nose area, because that's where you get your congestion and build up. Right the way out to the ears, move this down, and then down onto the chin. Okay. I'm just going to do that a second time, just to ensure that we've got every little bit of the cleansing milk and all of the makeup off. Now, if you're like me, I'm a little on the clumsy side when I'm at home doing this. If you get it in your eyes, this thing doesn't sting either, which is brilliant, because it is so gentle as a cleanser. Okay, so second time, again, forehead, always working from the top down, always working from the inside out, just so that you're working with the lymph. Okay, down onto the cheeks, down to the ears, and across from the chin area. So that's all of Yelena's makeup removed. So now, just to finalise that, so obviously all the pores at this point are open from the warm water, we are again just going to use a cool compress. Bring this out. Cool compress, and then apply this again on the skin, acts a little bit cool. And that is just going to close up all of those pores. Essentially, that's it for the cleansing. Next time, we're going to look at how to do a deeper cleanse, how to get off the ingrained dirt and pollution from the day, and also how to to get out the sebum that's attaching the skin. Perfect for if you've got oily skin, so that's what we're going to look at next time. But for today, that's it. Thank you very much.